Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and let's talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, which seem to be the three most popular coins at the moment. For those of you who have never invested in any cryptocurrency before, you're looking at these going, I don't know what the heck they are, why are they different, why do they exist? We'll talk about that. All right, so, okay, now Bitcoin is pretty much the original coin, and came out in 2009, developed by a guy named Satoshi, who came up with this plan for cryptocurrency, which has actually turned out to be brilliant, and it's survived, and he even covered things like forks or whatnot, which are kind of an advanced thing. If you're brand new to Bitcoin, though, you're hearing all these terms, you're hearing about all of these other currencies and everything, and you're like, I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, so that's why we're talking about it. Okay, so if you look at Coinbase, let's see here. Here is my Coinbase account. Coinbase, they have only they support 4 different currencies here. Bitcoin, US dollars, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Now, if you're in Europe, you can use this in Europe too. US dollars might be replaced by euros or whatever. So these tend to be the 3 most common cryptocurrencies. And so let's see here. Now, Bitcoin obviously is the one that gets all the news. It has these wild values. It's gone way up and everything. And it's just been a really awesome ride for people who've held Bitcoin for a long time. And I believe that Bitcoin, oh, by the way, I'm not a financial advisor. You know, if you take my advice, you can lose everything. I'll lose everything too because I'm typically following my own advice. But I'm just saying, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't take it as such. I am just somebody here who seems to know a bunch about this and has been around virtual currencies for a very, very long time. Okay, now that that's out of the way. So Bitcoin is exciting because it's in the news. It's what people talk about all the time. It's got really high values. People have made millions and millions of dollars. Those people who were here in the beginning and everything. I've known about Bitcoin for a very long time, and I really should have got in sooner. I think we all feel that way. But, okay, so now Bitcoin, it's the original, it's really expensive, and you say, but hey, I can't afford a whole coin. It's at 15,000 something right now, or yes, the other day it was at 20,000, and when you're watching this video, it might be somewhere in between or higher or lower, wherever. Okay, you're like, but how does it make any sense? Because I can't have a whole coin because I can't invest this type of money into this. It doesn't matter because the coins are used in smaller increments, and in these smaller increments, it still equals a value. So consider it being that Bitcoin is a $1 bill. And then you have like 50-cent pieces, 25 cents, dimes, nickels, pennies. So it can be break down into all these currencies. And, so you want to buy a piece of candy that costs you 5 cents. You have 5 cents worth of Bitcoin. Bink, there it is. Simple as that. Except there's a transaction fee in there too. But kind of like when credit cards are used. So, okay. Now, so don't get freaked out that you can't afford it all. Now, if you're wanting a whole coin, let's look at the other coins that are here. Now, GDAX here is part of Coinbase. And so if you want to get involved, if you haven't done anything yet, there is a link to Coinbase in the description. And if you use that link and buy at least $100 worth of Bitcoin, they will give you an extra $10 worth for free for using that link. And they also give me a referral for that, for referring you to them. So I get, a little $10 worth of Bitcoin as well. And you'll have my thanks and appreciation for that. So anyway, Bitcoin. And then we've got Ethereum, which let me switch over to the dollar value of it. Here is... Whoops. Oh my God. Really? Come on. There we go. Ooh, Ethereum's doing nice right now. Holy cow, look at that. Okay, so you're like, but I can't afford Bitcoin because it's 15,000. Well, 500 bucks, 1/3 of the price. Here is Ethereum. Okay, and it's doing quite handsomely today. Anybody who's invested in Ethereum? Let's see here. You know, it dipped down to 485, and now it's currently at 510. Woohoo! I have some Ethereum. So, and then there is Litecoin. So if you think of these as, you know, dollars, quarters, nickels, something like that, in the video game realm, you know, World of Warcraft, you'd be like, this is gold coins, this is silver coins, this is bronze coins, etc. Which, by the way, video game currency in the games is very, very much like cryptocurrency. You can think about it exactly the same way. You can't hold it into your hands, but you can spend it for things that you value within the video game. And with these cryptocurrencies, you can spend them in real life for things that you value personally. And so it is a currency. It's just where it's used. So Ethereum was created because they wanted something that was a different alternative to Bitcoin, and they wanted it to be mined in a different way. Now, there's Bitcoin and Litecoin are mined with ASICs miners, and Ethereum is mined with GPU-based miners. A ASICs miner, originally they were CPUs on your computers, and now ASICs machines are something that are these blocks that you buy that is a contained machine that does just one thing, and they're incredibly expensive, they draw a lot of power, and all they do is mine the coins. It's not something that you or I is probably going to get into. It's very expensive to get into. There's people, I know people personally who have bought these machines and don't know what they're doing, and next thing I know, I'm getting a call, Marky, can you come over and help me set up this machine? I'm thinking to myself, just give the machine to me and I'll give you profits back. I don't know. You know, it kind of goes through my head. But, you know, I applaud people who want to go out there and try and do something. So, thumbs up for that. Okay, so Ethereum is mined off of GPU, which is high-end video cards. And so I am a gamer, and I do have video cards, and I am mining, in fact, right now, as I'm doing this video. Here is some mining going on. That is for Zcash, which is also another GPU-based currency. So I could be doing it for Ethereum right now, but I've chosen not to. I can make more money with Zcash. And so the Bitcoin, it costs a lot more to do a transaction in Bitcoin than it does in Ethereum and Litecoin. And so in Bitcoin, I did a transaction and it cost me like $12 in network fees, whatnot, and that was kind of, you know, I'm like going, this is crazy how much I'm having to pay for the network fees. Well, the network was quite congested, and so you have to pay more to get people to haul. You can consider it like, okay, I need to hire a truck to come over here and pick up my Bitcoin, and I need them to haul it over to this other person that I'm trying to send money to. And because there's so many people, you know, so much competition, so many people wanting to pay these haulers to haul their stuff, you have to pay more to get it hauled quicker. And that turns out to be a problem. Okay, Litecoin costs very little to do a transaction. It costs much less per dollar, and so it's much more advantageous to, you know, send Litecoin over to other people. It is also a derivative of Bitcoin, and it's also a lot cheaper, $168 right now, and you can own a full coin. So you can own 10 of these for the price of one Bitcoin. All of them go up and down in value. Now, something really interesting about Ethereum is able to do other things than just be a money transaction system. And something that has come out lately is a game called CryptoKitties that people are playing on Ethereum, and they're spending money on this, on virtual cats. I have not tried it. I should look at it at least, but I have not tried it. and then you know it it has other ways that Ethereum can be used to process transactions, and that's kind of the whole back end of the blockchain and all of these different things here of why some of these alternate uses of why these exist beyond it being a currency that you can do a transaction back and forth. These actually can provide real world value in other ways. So the main three: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. All three of them are good investments, in my opinion, and Bitcoin can certainly be spent a lot of places. You can buy Starbucks with it. There's a lot of internet cafes that take it. There are big stores. There are many big stores that will take Bitcoin as payment. And so it's gaining more and more traction. There are not so many that take Ethereum and Litecoin. Although I can tell you that in our store, we're doing the final testing on Bitcoin right now, and then once we've got that, we plan on actually expanding into other cryptocurrencies. So beyond these three, there is another class of cryptocurrencies that are called privacy coins, and their main goal is privacy with the transactions, so that like if you're afraid that the government knows what you're buying and selling or whatnot and transactions that you're doing and you wanted to hide them, you could with the privacy coins if you do it right. If you do it wrong, you expose all your information, not like personal information, but you expose the transaction, which, by the way, in all Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, all of these, the transactions are transparent, everyone can see them, and it's not really a problem. So it's just a log of this address sent this much to this address sent this much to this address type of thing. So anyway, and also you can see it's volatile. It's gone, up and down just while we've been talking. But that's where the opportunity is for buying, selling, and trading cryptocurrencies. And, buy low, sell a little bit higher. Buy when it dips down again, sell a little bit higher. All right, so if you're looking to get into just owning some cryptocurrency, I recommend Coinbase. Link in the description. I'll give you an extra $10 worth if you buy at least $100 worth of cryptocurrency, and take it from there. Don't spend any money, though, that you can't afford to lose, because while I believe this stuff's all going to the moon, it could just all go to hell too. That's down there. All right, take care, everybody. Thank you for watching this video, and please do subscribe for more content like this.